Hey, what's quacking, lads? Sorry for the late start, but it's alright. We're back at it. We're back at it with another Wizard101 live balance full game walkthrough. This is part 35, and today we are going to be continuing our journey through Chrysalis. So let's go ahead and head over back to the Tyrian Gorge. Where we left off, we have to locate the Brian Tower, which is right here. I'm just gonna grab some health wisp. Let's see what our deck's looking like. I was doing some gold key farming last night after work, so my deck's a little janky right now.
What is the password? What do you mean you don't know? Have you checked with the digger drones today? They could tell you. Was I supposed to say that?
This guy just told us what we have to do, and it's talk to the drones to get the password. Like, that's actually a wild work right there. Okay, there we go. Our deck is looking pretty solid right now. Yeah, late start because I was up late doing homework and getting that video scheduled to release today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you missed the original clip from the stream, I posted the highlight of the Spirit of Ignorance gold key boss, and I plan to post our successful... We actually were very successful on the first attempt during Drowned Dand, so I plan to post that later this week. Won't be editing it tonight because I have a couple more homework assignments after work, but yeah.
The password? It's Peristratio Sphicomia Stratio Sphicomiotes. What's that? Oh, no, sorry. I was just clearing my throat. Today's password is Brundlefly.
Bro, what? Bro was clearing his throat and gave us that long password. Alright, let's get this wisp over here so we'll take the long way up. Alright, now that we know the password, we can go in and stop them so
Are you
Dorian
sure
can
you're ready
fly.
to tell me the password this time? Brundlefly? Yes, you got it. All right, come inside.
Easy.
You're about to enter a dungeon.
Oh, wow. A dungeon off rip. That's crazy work right there. Dungeon off rip.
Wait a minute. Who do you think you are?
Alright, we got some red razors. Hopefully they don't earthquake spam. Okay, well, that's fine to earthquake when I don't have blades. I'd rather them get it out of their system now than to use it when I have blades. And we're stunned. And that means this guy has a chance to earthquake again before we can hit. If he gets a power pip, don't do it. Ooh. We got lucky. Alright, let's talk to Nyanga. First off, I forgot a spell to throw into my deck, so let's throw that in real quick before I forget.
Young wizard, this tower was built by the burrowers in the old times, but now it is a seat of Morganth's power. Her forces use it to control the sky above and the land below. They dominate and torture the land. You will find one of her pet warlords at the peak, controlling the tower's armaments. He is called Cravenly the Hunter. Born to Zafaria, he left as a cub and traveled throughout the spiral, stalking and killing the most dangerous game. Cravenly the Hunter waits for you.
Okay, so I believe Cravenly the Hunter is one of the first massive cheating bosses of Chrysalis. So we're gonna have to look up what he does, because I don't remember what.
Lightbringer, you ascend to your doom.
Okay, so it's not quite Cravenly the Hunter, but once we get up to Cravenly, we're going to have to look it up, because I don't remember exactly what he does. To be honest with y'all, I don't. Okay, that tower shield's annoying. Hopefully we can still kill through it. We did not. How much health does bro have? 63 health. Oh my gosh, I have the bad T season from when we were doing Drowned Dan. I forgot to take him out. Okay, we just need to get pips for another Power Nova and they're dead. And I'm stunned. That's fine, I gotta get pips anyways. What is this, Fortify? Nope. Good thing we added that reshuffle in before this fight.
Although we are crushed, the Shadow Queen will have your head soon enough. Cravenly the Hunter awaits.
Oh geez. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for Cravenly the Hunter yet. We are close to level 95 though, which is pretty cool.
A wizard! The Shadow Queen warned me that a pet from Wizard City might come sniffing around my lair.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a familiar ratty face I see skulking about the Banyan Tower? Cravenly, gut and skin the wizard. Then bring me the pelt.
When I first arrived, I said I wanted an ideal animal to hunt. It must have courage, cunning, and above all, it must be able to reason. But the burrowers are no match for me, nor the Umbra Legion. The Shadow Queen promised me the greatest of challenges. The spiral makes some people poets, some kings, some beggars. Me, the spiral made a hunter. You, a wizard. Let's see how you fare.
Okay, let's look up Cravenly's cheats, because I don't know what to expect from Cravenly here. We need to look up Cravenly the Hunter's cheats. Let's see, Cravenly the Hunter. Wizard101. We gotta find this guy's cheats. Okay, I got him pulled up, lads. Alright, so Cravenly the Hunter in Banyan Tower. First battle. Wait, whoa, what? First battle? Oh, okay, it's just the Red Razor. Second battle, Sky Terrors. Third battle, Cravenly the Hunter. He's got 18,000 health. Cravenly is a hunter. Cravenly the Hunter is a rank 12 life boss with 18,800 health, and he is a cheater. Life wizards beware. He will resist life attacks, so bring Life Prism. Additionally, he will use gnomes. Send in a tank first round alone to avoid the double entangle on yourself. Well, I'm soloing, so good thing I'm not life. At the beginning of every round, Cravenly will use a dot attack on one of the players of the team that will last 3 rounds. You can pack triage if you want, but I recommend making sure you have decent life resist so you can't ignore it. The amount of damage does seem to change. But again, if you have resist, you cannot ignore it. Most likely your pet will heal off any damage it does. My pet does not have healing. Cravenly will use a variety of bolt blast type hits. If you do not defeat him when you hit, the attack is based on the amount of the health you leave. 75. Okay, so you gotta try to one-shot him. He also has heals in his deck. Take him out in one shot, and the issue are completely eliminated. So we gotta do one shot. Does he have minions? Cravenly also drops the Black Cloud Carnage Storm School Wand, which offers increased critical and pierce. Okay, I don't really care about that. Okay, so we pretty much just gotta one-shot this guy is what this is saying. Which is cool. I think we can one-shot him. If you guys didn't know, Chrysalis has a whole bunch of cheating bosses. And this is the first of them that are really, really tough. So Cravenly the Hunter. We're going to bring Judgment because we have to one-shot him. And if not, he spams heals. But every single round, he spams a overtime on the wizard. So I could die very quickly. So my plan is to just bring double judge. And I gotta try to one-shot him. That's the strategy there. Do I have triage? I don't even believe I do. I do. I have one triage. So we're not even gonna go with that strategy to spam triage. We need like a good single heal. Actually, no, because he packs gnomes, so we can't even rely on that heal. We're gonna have to use yeah, we're gonna have to use Availing Hands here to heal off some of those triages. I'll bring a Power Nova just in case he spawns minions. It didn't say that he did, but I want to be cautious here. Let's bring Double Feint for sure. Double Blade. And we got to one-shot this guy. So I think I bring a Hex also. And a Reshuffle if needed. Play it safe here. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? No, I don't think so. Alright, so pretty much what we have to be aware of is him heal spamming. So that's why we got to try to one-shot him. That's what the website said. And he will spam overtimes on us. So we're going to lose our health very quickly here. Oh my gosh, he's been nerfed. The website said he had 18,000 health. He has 15. Okay, we don't have to buff up as much. I brought too many buffs. It's okay, I think this is the overtime that he puts on you. This is his cheat. Yep, there it is. So that's gonna... Eventually, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of those on me. Just ticking away my damage, or my health. And if we don't one-shot him, he does one of those with a percentage of how much health he has left. So it will pretty much kill me if I don't one-shot him. Here's the gnomes that they talked about, so a bunch of life dispels. Okay. Wait, gnomes puts life dispels, right? I think. No, it puts a plus 30 healing on him. Okay, cool. Seems like the website might have been a little bit out of date, but that's okay. I'm gonna put the hex on him. And here's that every turn overtime. So if you have a party of 4, it doesn't really matter. But now I have 2 overtimes on me. Just ticking my health away. That's why I brought the Availing Hands. But I'm going to try to get a judgment off as soon as possible here. But I got to be able to make sure I can one-shot him. That's why I'm using all these 0 pip buffs real quick. Yeah, he's going to put another one of those overtimes on me. So I'm going to go ahead and get a feint off here. Yeah, now I already have 3 of them. So if you guys know what I mean, like, if I wait too long, I can die. Because I just have passive damage coming at me every round. Plus, not including the spell he uses. Yeah, I'm almost already at less than half. It's only been 3 rounds. I gotta get ready to kill any minute. That or heal. Okay, there's our judge. We just need to enchant. We have the 35 blade on. Let's go ahead and put a 25 on. There's another one. Good thing is, it's been 3 rounds on the first one, so the next one will come off. But we're still taking, that one does a lot of damage, 340. Yeah, they're starting to do more damage now. The other ones were doing 111. Now they're doing about 150. I'm either gonna have to heal or... I don't even know if I could outpace the heal. I mean, the damage with my heal. Okay, we don't need the Power Nova. What do we have? I say I blade one more round. I need an enchant for my... Did I pack enchants or am I an idiot? I think I packed enchants or am I dumb? Oh no. I'm already under 2,000 health. Yeah, I need to either get an enchant here or... Can I do 15,000 damage with a judge with how many pips I have? If I have an enchant, yeah. Oh my gosh, he's hitting too. And he crit. Okay, lads. We're gonna be under 1,000 health the next round if we don't hit. Oh my gosh. We gotta send the heal. We don't have an enchant. We don't kill. This is not good, lads. Not good at all. This is gonna take us under 1,000 health here. Well, we gotta get an enchant in, like, ASAP. Oh my gosh, there's all my enchants. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15,000 with 3 blades. Not confident in it. Do we risk a feint? Yeah, he's not gonna hit us. With an extra feint, we definitely kill. Problem is, do I survive this round? Because if he treants, I'm dead. That's what I'm risking here. That heal is massive. Yeah, if he treants here, I'm dead before I can get the next hit off. That's the only issue here. I mean, I have to send it, otherwise I'm dead next round. I'm dead if I fizzle. How much is this doing? Oh, we might be dead. We might be dead here. No, the heal saves us. The heal saves us. Okay, we cannot fizzle here, otherwise he's gonna hit us and we're dead next round. I'm not kidding. Cravenly the Hunter's no joke. Alright, crit. Okay, he should die here. Unless there's some other cheat that I missed. Do 15. Oh yeah, we overkilled. We could have killed last round.
I have played the wolf, and now I must play the sheep. The best sport in the spiral, though perhaps not for the prey.
Bah! You think you're so clever, little wizard. Cravenly was nothing more than a puffed-up alley cat, but he drew you out.
He almost got me.
I know what you're up to now, and soon enough, I'll have the pleasure of watching you bleed.
I don't know about that, Morganth.
Wizard, you should smash this pillar of mystical fire. Blind the eye of Morganth, so she cannot see what you are about.
Don't you dare! Curse you, you painted pony!
Alright, let's do what Nyanga wants us to do here.
You have done well. As the council knew you would, take heart. We are sending you our brightest thoughts, and will help as we can. Now that Morgant has seen you with her own eye, the land will grow colder, and the battles more fierce. Be on guard, young wizard, and be on your way.
More fierce than Cravenly the Hunter? Yo, when am I getting shadow magic? I need that stat. I need that boost. Oh, well, we just leveled up. That's a boost. We just got level 95, lads. Let's go report to Dorian. We took out the tower that will snipe us when we're, Okay, let's take down that wall.
Fantastically well done, Spellbinder. With the Banyan Tower lost to them, we can take advantage of the skies. Now that I won't get shot out at the sky, I'm ready to prepare for the attack run. I'll fly this girl up to the last woods. Go to Elazar Fireblade at Pepper Grass Nook, and we'll finalize our plan from there.
Alrighty. We are going to head to the last wood again and finalize this attack strategy with the dragonflies. I have no clue what the quest arrow was doing here. Last wood's over there. But we're going to take the teleporter to the last wood. Talk to Elazar Fireblade. And report our...
I am pleased to see you and Dorian both safe after such a perilous journey. I'll send a message to Device Splitsky in Queen Myrtletown. They can distract the forces in Camp Havoc while we strike the apiary. Spellbinder, can you scatter the Flame Legs and Blood Hornets in the burn to give Dorian a clear path to approach? Once that's done, drop this flare into an ember pit to signal Dorian Bright Eyes. Dorian will then swoop in on his dragonfly for his attack run on the honeycomb wall. Finally, meet Alwyn Woodward on the field. He'll be leading the ground troops. We will need your help with the Queen Brood Mother.
We gotta take the Brood Mother out. We gotta avenge Devon White-Eye. We gotta avenge Devon. Okay, let's clean this deck out for sure. It's a little cluttered. Probably packed a little too much. Definitely a W to bring heals, otherwise we would have died. Why did we pack 2 reshuffles? What am I doing, yeah? Whatever. Let's switch to a less populated realm here. Go to Falmea. Okay. Okay, so we gotta defeat some Flame Legs and Blood Hornets, and then signal a flare. There's Flame Leg. We need 1 more before we defeat him. There's the other one. Okay, let's go ahead and put these blades up. Bum, bum, bum. Blade up, and then they're getting Power Nova.
Flee! Flee! Flee!
Alright, we got the flame legs to retreat. Now we need the blood hornets to retreat. Ooh, some comments say, ah, crap. Sorry, we'll take these blood hornets out real quick and then we'll signal the flare for Dorian. And we're getting gnomes. Alright, looks like they are going to be retreating also. Let's get out of the way so we don't get pulled again. Let's grab these comet sails I wanted to grab earlier. And check this out.
You toss the flare into the ember pit. It ignites and rockets up as a signal to Dorian Bright Eyes.
This is Dorian. He's coming in hot.
Yahoo!
Alright. We have gained access.
I love the smell of Kermie's fire in the morning. What a first blow. You have orchestrated a great day for the Burrows, and all those who believe we can stand against the Shadow.
The honeycomb wall has fallen. It is time to storm the apiary. Once more unto the breach, dear friend. Once more. The blast of war blows in our ears, and it is time to imitate the action of the deer, the tarantula hawk, the tigron.
The way they ran in there, bro.
Charge into the apiary and help us take down the royal guards. They will lead us to the Queen Brood Mother. Then it falls on you to duel the Queen Brood Mother. If she falls, we will win this battle of bees.
Oh, I want to take down the Queen Brood Mother because she defeated Divum. She took down Divum. I gotta get revenge. Look at that. Epic fight right there. Ooh, these guys are balanced. Go ahead and do this, and then once we get our prism, we'll throw it up, and then we'll hit. Actually, we'll have to wait another round because it takes a pip, but that's okay. We're getting closer and closer to level 100 where we can get a pip deck. The extra pip deck will be nice. Balance to storm damage and 2 storm blades. these guys are gonna be cooked the next round. Yep, they didn't stand a chance. Find brood mother.
My sting is broken! No more! You'll find the brood mother lurking in the golden hoard chamber.
Alright, we gotta get revenge for what she did to Divum. I think she cheats. If I believe correctly, she cheats. I think we fight her twice, though. I could be wrong. Okay, fire. Imbalance. Do we look up her cheats, lads, or do we just go in? Oh, well, first we gotta fix this deck. This is not gonna get it done. I think that's all the balance spells we need. Let's put some feints in. Potent. And actually, let's play it safe. After Cravenly the Hunter, we definitely want to put a heal in just in case she's pretty rough. Alright, I don't know if she has any cheats, but we're just gonna send it and see what happens.
You do not understand what you're dealing with, do you? I am the perfect organism. My structural perfection is matched only by my hostility.
$18,000. Okay, so she's got more health than what the other one had. Let's go ahead and throw this Prism on for the balance minion. And plus we'll just do extra damage this way. I was using my own spells. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and use a normal feint. Let's see if we're allowed to feint the Brood Mother. Maybe the first time you fight her, it's no cheat. Like, no cheats. Maybe she cheats the second time? Well, there's the potent rip. Alright, let's just blade up. Blading up. Okay, there's an enchant. Just blade up again. Okay. Got a potent feint. Hopefully we find the Power Nova soon. Because we can honestly Power Nova whenever. Oof, a storm shield. That's not good. Okay, we might have to reshuffle this fight because of that storm shield. Hopefully we can still kill, but it's a minus 70. But we do have a lot of buffs on, so we'll see. The Broodmother should be dead here. Oh, 100%. Oof. And a weakness. Great. Not awesome, the sauce. I fizzled my I fizzled my judgment to kill. And I have a minus 40 on. Plus their base resist. Let's just take this off. Of course the minion would survive. We almost killed through that minus 70 shield.
What? Where? Please, Spellbinder, let us speak beneath the sky.
Okay. I really don't want to talk to her because she killed Divum, but it's okay. See what she has to say.
By the celestial moon, my compound eyes are finally clear. What has the Shadow Queen done to me?
Oh, she's possessed.
The Shadow Queen cursed me with this form, twisting me into a dark reflection of what I once was in the old times. I have lived in anger and fever and hunger for generations, a ceaseless nightmare. Please, Spellbinder, can you help me? The curse can be lifted, and some good brought back to the land if you can restore my true image by using the Moon's Crown. The Moon's Crown is a potent relic carved from an arcane crystal at the top of the Eclipse Tower. Zoltana may know how to find it.
Oh, we about to get shadow magic? Because I think the Eclipse Tower is where you get shadow magic.
Do not take too long, Spellbinder, or the shadows will come again, and my nightmare will begin anew.
Alright, let's go to Zoltana. I think we might be getting shadow magic very soon. I don't know if we'll get it in this episode, but maybe next stream.
Spellbinder, I have heard distressing reports from both Tyrian Gorge and the apiary. What news do you bring? The Shadow Queen has not suffered setbacks like these in generations. Well, not here, at the center of her power, at any rate. How have the Burrowers been able to do so much in so little time? You have heard rumors of a spy in the Umbra Legion? Who would risk so much for so little hope, It raises the question, why are you here? The Moon's Crown. The ancient seer Timon Whiteflame who dwells in Bastion might know. But take care, he is often thorny.
Alrighty. Let's go pay a visit to this guy.
Who are you to disturb my contemplations? My work is vital. I am searching for rot at the core of Bastion. There is a spy working against the Shadow Queen. Have you heard the name Cornelius? Is this you?
No, unless somebody is calling us Cornelius.
No, I don't think so. You are too young, too fresh. But I'll gut you and read my answers in your entrails.
Bro, what the hell? Okay. Let's get it. It's an ice with 18,000. So the boss's health are starting to ramp up a bit, which is good. I like a difficulty. The bosses are starting to get up to Azteca level with tougher spells, so it's tougher than Azteca. Okay, we have 2 feints. Let's go ahead and use one. We need to get the potent for the other. Wait, what? He Manda burns? Oh no. Am I gonna be able to get 7 pips for Power Nova? I didn't know Manda burn happened here. There's the potent. Let's go ahead and throw that on. We gotta start getting some pips here though, so we can hit. And we're stunned. have a 25 and a 30. Let's put this on. We gotta get pips. Oh, we're stunned still. Okay, hopefully we can hit next. Hopefully he doesn't mana burn here. I'd like to hit as soon as possible. Okay, he mana burned. Nice. Okay, let's play it again and hopefully we can hit next. Let's send it, lads. Okay, let's talk to this guy who tried to just gut us.
The moon's crown. It was lost at the end of the old times, right after the fall of Bastion. A brazen young burrower named Alyssa Stargazer hurt Morganth and fled with the moon's crown to Tyrian Gorge.
Back to Tyrian Gorge.
Alyssa Stargazer hid in the Winter Halo Caverns, an ancient cave once home to epic powers. Perhaps she disturbed something in those fathomless depths, for neither she nor the moon's crown was ever seen again.
I think that ring gives me more damage than my ring right now. Gives me more health, more mana, less power pip chance, block instead of crit, and 1 more damage. Nah, I like my power pip chance too much for 1 damage. I like my power pip chance a little too much for my damage. I'd rather not get new pips. Actually, I have a 99% power pip chance, so yeah, y'all know what I mean. All right, let's talk to Zoltana. Yeah, I'm way too much of a fan of my power pip chance over 1 damage. If it was more damage, 100%, but nah, 1 damage.
What knowledge did Timon Whiteflame have to share? A spy in Bastion? Something to discuss at greater length another time. What did you learn about the Moon's Crown? Lost in the Winter Halo Caverns? I do not know Tyrian Gorge that well. You need an expert in local geography. Go to Tyrian Gorge and seek out Captain Kator Jaral at the mining camp. Tell him I told him to help you.
The goat. This guy's pretty epic. I might look up the Chrysalis spell tree, quest tree, to figure out how close I am to... Because Ghost Dog is the halfway mark. I want to know how close I am to that. How close I am to Ghost Dog. Because that's like end of part 1, I believe. Like shortly after, like some dialogue of that.
Oh, you stink like an ancient moth's ear. Don't you ever bathe? Why are you bothering me? We're recovering from several dastardly burrower attacks. Probably the work of this Cornelius. Zoltana said I was to help you? Help you do what? Find the Moon's Crown in the Winter Halo Caverns? Ha! A fool's tale. But search if you want. The caverns lie near the Milkweb Gate. They're infested, though, with winter scorpions.
Alrighty. Let's send it. Get a scorpion pet for this. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's this cool cavern.
You're about to enter a dungeon. If you lost...
Dang, dungeon after dungeon today. Spamming dungeons. Balance and ice. Okay, let's wait. None of them are a boss. Okay. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And for the balance one, put that in. Go ahead and put the prism on for the balance one. And then after putting the prism on... Oh, never mind. We got stunned. What the hell, bro? Okay, that's fine. We'll just... We're gaining pips for our hit. Okay, that's cool. Let's use the prism because of the balance minion. And then we'll blade up. And actually, we might just be able to send it. We'll check and see how much health they have. Because I forget, we're prisming and blading with this move. I might just be able to send the power nova. We'll see how much the ice one has. They're only minions. One, I think the ice one's an elite, so we'll see how much health he has. How much health do you have? 3,170? Oh, we don't even have enough. I forget, that spell takes a pip to use. So, okay, we'll hit next. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting this prism... But spell weaving prism takes a pip to use. Okay, now we should be able to hit. Yep. Okay.
In the depths of the cavern, you see a mystical staff that looks like it was made by a burrower. As you examine it, you sense a tiny spark of magic remains. Suddenly it flares up, summoning a ghost to stand before you.
Who are you that finds me after so very, very long? Are
Alyssa
you the
Stargazer.
Shadow Queen? Do not hurt me, please!
Oh. I'm not a Shadow Queen.
No! The venomous striders come!
Bro, what is she talking about? Oh, shoot. Where'd these guys come from? These guys coming out of nowhere. Alright, since we don't got a prism, we should be able to take these guys out a little bit quicker. Okay, let's blade up one more time, and they are cooked. They're just waiting on the pips for, not Sandstorm, Power Nova at this point. Ooh, Fortify. I think we still kill through the Fortify. How much health do these guys have? Oh yeah, I think we kill. Oh, we don't kill now. That guy with the Fortify is gonna live. That's annoying. That's clutch. That's clutch. That fizzle is actually clutch. Because now I can purge this weakness off of me. And kill. Yo. Clutch fizzle. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. Now don't death ninja pigs. Thank you. That's crazy, bro. That actually worked.
I see now. You are an agent of light. An arrow aimed at the heart of shadow. You seek the moon's crown. It is still here.
It's still here.
The moon's crown is the key to the Eclipse Tower, once a place of pure moon magic, before it was corrupted by shadow. I stole the moon's crown and fled here, but I was weak and alone and could not fend off the winter scorpions, and so my spirit remains.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's probably better that the Eclipse Tower is shadow magic over moon magic, because moon magic is straight hot garbage.
The moon's crown is a prize of the baleful Empress. If you overcome her, my spirit will fly free on the winds of change.
Okay. Let's see, what's going on here?
What warm blood enters my home? A child of light? A spellbinder? You will provide a great feast for my children!
Okay, so Storm and Balance, so we can't use Prism. So we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way of getting the job done. So if you guys are new, the old-fashioned way was where I single hit with Spiritual Tribunal, the balance one, and Judgment, the non-balance one, because we can't use our prism because one or the other will resist. So that's fine. We don't need it. We will do that instead. What do we have? We have paint. We need the extra blade. That's what we're missing. Okay. So we need a second blade because we need to be able to blade up for the balance guy. Okay. And we have reshuff. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Plan. Take this guy out as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and blade up and take him out next round, possibly, the minion. And then it'll just be a one-on-one boss fight. The reason we can't use our spell weaving prism is because the boss is Storm and we weaved in the Storm. So if we use it, the boss will resist it. If we don't use it, the minion will resist our balance hits. So it's unfortunate. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way before we spell weave and use Spiritual Tribunal on the minion. It's alright. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I need a balance pip. Bruh. I haven't used this strategy since spell weaving, so I haven't. Oh, brother. There we go. Now we can take the minion out because we have a balance pip. That didn't kill him? Oh, brother. Alright. New plan. Yeah, new plan, we kill the boss, and then we reshuffle to kill the minion. Probably put a pack to sharpen blade for that guy. Probably would have killed. It's alright. I haven't used that strategy in a while, so I'm not familiar with it not being able to kill. But that's okay. We're just gonna be taking extra damage from this guy also. Let's go ahead and just get both feints up on this boss. Try to take him out as soon as possible. It's a lot of blades for a storm boss. Okay, yeah, we just gotta keep blading here. I'm really hoping he doesn't Leviathan. That would suck. I'd rather take a Storm Owl than a Leviathan. I'd also take a Sirens. I just did not want to lose my blades from a Leviathan. I can't believe the Spiritual Tribunal didn't kill this balance guy. And of course I spell weaved in the Storm, so I couldn't use Prism on these guys because they're balance and Storm. This is like the worst combo for me possible, because I can't use my Prism blade from spell weaving, and I have to single hit both of them. Because if I use my Storm Blade, the Storm boss is going to resist. If I don't, the balance guy is going to resist and survive. It's fine. Let's use this, and then we'll hit next. Try to kill the boss, and then we'll have to reshuffle for the minion. Worst combo possible for me. That's tough. Okay, we're gonna take this boss out here. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Go ahead and blade up while we wait for one more pip to reshuffle. Honestly, do we just send the judge? Maybe it kills. He might resist, though, so I don't know. Oh, it did. What is that noise? There's the crown.
You have recovered the moon's crown. There is a chip in the crown. A precious stone is missing. Still, with this in hand, you are well on your way to driving back the shadow. Thank you, Spellbinder, for freeing me.
Alright, let's return to the Captain Couture.
Whoa! Stink of scorpion venom. Oh, you found the moon's crown, huh? Part is chipped? Oh, wouldn't worry. You can barely notice it. I'm sure it'll do just fine. Take it back to Zoltana and Bastion, and you tell her to find out who this Cornelius is. These spies cannot be tolerated.
Alrighty, back to Zoltana. We got that scorpion pet.
Spellbinder, you have recovered the moon's crown? Your deeds are quite remarkable. I'm sure the Shadow Queen will take particular notice of you soon, if that is your wish.
She already has.
Couture told you to investigate the spy Cornelius? I would not worry about that. I do not think such a person exists. There has long been a rumor of a fifth column within the Umbra Legion, working against the Shadow Queen. This treasonous group supposedly believes in a different reading of the Shadow Queen's grand prophecy, but this is heresy. Any who claimed such a thing would face unimaginable punishment if they were to be caught. Who would dare? But to matters at hand, who sent you after the moon's crown? The Broodmother. How curious. Take it back to her at once.
Back to the Broodmother.
Spellbinder, I struggle to keep my thoughts my own. Do you have the moon's crown? I have been abuzz since you left, barely able to contain my emotions. I fear the Shadow Queen's wrath, but I cannot live like this. Do you have the moon's crown? I see it is broken and missing a gem, but it still has much magic within it. Bring the moon's crown into the Royal Queen's chamber, and let us see if we can master its use.
I think this is where we have to battle her where she cheats, I think. Could be wrong. Hold up. While I saw that, I want to make sure I grab it. We're pretty close to level 96, y'all. We're getting closer and closer to Darkmoor. We might be doing Darkmoor this weekend.
Spellbinder, let the power of the moon's crown flow over me and wash away this crass and brutal form. I am transforming!
Spellbinder, I am restored, and yet the blood pounds beneath my antennae. Spellbinder, do you feel that cold wind blowing?
Why are both her forms showing right now? That's the most glitchy thing ever.
Young wizard, I told you I knew what you were up to. You wish to save the bees? Ha! How? When you can't even save yourself. Witness a fraction of the power of the Song of Creation.
Spellbinder, what have you done to me? A fever courses through my veins, and a hunger burns within my mind.
I must admit, I admire the Broodmother's purity. A survivor, unclouded by conscience, remorse, or delusions of morality. I hope her poison lets you live long enough to experience a truly painful and wretched death.
Okay, so this is the form of the Broodmother that cheats. I don't really know her cheats, so let's look them up real quick. Let's check out these cheats real quick. I don't know if she's stronger than Cravenly the Hunter. Looking up the second fight for Broodmother. Okay. Here we go. Perfect organism. Broodmother take 2. Her minion. She will summon a special royal guard minion. Balance rank 13 elite. Who will in turn summon yellow jacket minions. Rank 12 myth. With a sole intention of healing the Broodmother for 15,000 and sacrificing themselves. Ignore them or defeat them. The balance minion to avoid additional minions. Okay, so we gotta take that balance minion out as soon as possible. I have a habit of ignoring the minions. But, okay, hold on. Can you feign her? Fire wizards beware. She will resist. Okay, so we just gotta time this perfectly to where they don't summon another minion. So we'll bring multiple, yeah, we'll bring multiple AoEs. We'll, take this out. We're also gonna bring this for the balance guys, see if we can take him out with a judge. Let's bring 2 power novas here. We gotta reshuffle blades, traps. Other than that, I think we're good. We gotta heal. I think we're good. Let's send it. We're gonna try to take out that balance guy ASAP. So I'm not even gonna hesitate. I'm gonna throw the prism on right off the bat so I can take him out as soon as he pretty much summons, because he's the one that summons the other bees. So yeah, we're gonna try to get that guy out of here as fast as possible. Guard me. This is the guy. Okay. What is our strongest blade? Let's put this on. If we get an enchant, we're gonna take him out with Judgment. Because he's gonna bring myth guys into the fight, and I don't want to get earthquaked like crazy. Perfect pull. Do we kill him though? That's the question. Because if we don't kill this guy, he's gonna summon 2 other myth minions over and over again as we take them out, and that guy they can earthquake. So we got to get this guy out of here. Perfect execution. Okay, let's get this broodmother out of here. Hopefully she doesn't respawn that guy, because I didn't bring any other prisms, so I'd have to reshuffle. We also have a lot of traps on us. This might do a lot of damage here. Oh yeah. There's an Availing Hand, so that's good. Let's just blade up a bunch. Okay, what kind of blades do we have? We have a 35 and a 25. Let's go ahead and put that other 25 on. We're going to save our pips up here. I should have brought another Judgment. But now I'll just hit her with Power Nova. It's fine. But I could have killed her sooner if I brought Judgment. I can't believe how quickly we took that guy out. That was clutch. Okay, what do we have on her? A 70 and 3 blades. Does that do 18,000? I don't believe so. We can kill next. I believe. Now this is gonna hurt also. Yeah, taking out that balance minion first was really good.
Is that you? I was swallowed by the shadow, and you have saved my spirit a second time.
Clutch.
Quickly, use the moon's crown to force me to shed the Shadow Queen's skin.
Alright, we saved the broodmother. Now she is Queen Sabrina again.
Spellbinder, the good you have done this day is invaluable. A great deal of work remains. The Yellow Jackets are still in the thrall of the Shadow Queen. We must save them. If we can restore the moon's crown, you could then wrest control of the Eclipse Tower from the Shadow Queen. From there, you could unravel her spell over Bastion and her control over my people. You need to locate the crown's missing fragment, a jeweled teardrop called the Moon's Tear. Gluttonous Blotter would know. He's a hideous creature who squats in the golden vault, hoarding treasures. If anyone has the Moon's Tear, it is him.
Alrighty. Looks like we gotta go to Bastion, but first off, we're gonna get more potions. We've been burning through them. Dang, when do we get a refresh on the loyalty store? Whatever. Go ahead and grab some potions here. Also, we're gonna hatch another pet real quick to see if we can get a good decathlon pet. Did not mean to leave a mark there. That actually sucks. We were gonna use the mark we had in Chrysalis. Yeah, I did not mean to leave a mark there at all. That sucks. We're gonna have to just use the spiral door to get back to Chrysalis. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. That's okay. Okay, let's see if we can get a decent hatch with a decathlon pet real quick. I just want to get a decathlon pet started since we already have our good questing pet. Just to use our gold since we have so much gold. I don't really know what else to use it. If anybody has any recommendations to what to use my gold on, I will gladly take advice. So as of right now, I guess I'm just gonna work on a decathlon pet for whenever I do that. I already bought the red barn farm. I already have all that with gold. I don't know what to do with all my gold. Fairy Friend, Sprite Queen, Energized Battery, and Unicorn. Honestly, this is like the perfect pet right here. Alright, that's what you want? You want Sprite Queen over Sprightly, or did you want Sprightly over Sprite Queen? Okay, they both have Sprightly and Sprite Queen. Can I see how much it does? This one does 50 to 300. Sprite Queen does 60. Okay, so Sprite Queen is technically better than Sprightly. Okay, so Energizer Battery. What is Pet Rescue? Is Pet Rescue good? %25 of low HP. Is that worth it? What is Pet Rescue? Okay, Fairy Friend, Sprite Queen, Energizing Battery, Unicorn. Alright, let's send it. We're gonna try to get this talents here for Decathlon. Because I heard Frozen Kraken and all that is really good for Decathlon. So, okay. Let's go ahead and hatch it up and see if it doesn't fail, because all the other decathlon pets I've tried have drastically failed, and they've not been good at all. We'll just train it up to a teen and see if it's any good, because other ones have just severely failed. You know what? We also didn't do the daily assignment today and tend to our garden, so we need to do that after this. Alright, it failed. Alright. Maybe I need to hatch with a different pet. Like, just get like a brand new pet to hatch with. Because Captain Cosmo's got some really good stats that just are kind of messing up all my potential other bets. So that sucks. I have dead plants? They're all dead? I checked them yesterday. Oh my gosh. I checked them literally less than 24 hours ago and they're all dead. That's crazy. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes they just die randomly. Do I need to get like the fairy spell? Maybe oh yeah, maybe I should use my gold on the fairy stuff. That way the fairies can like take care of them. Only a couple of them are dead. Like I don't get it. Not all of them. That's weird. Whatever. Whatever, they're saved. And since we forgot to do the daily assignment, let's check what that is, and then we'll get back to questing and...
Today's assignment is to get a reading by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck!
Logrous Knight. Yo, Drew! Yeah, I kind of figured you were asleep. I saw your messages. So you completed Azteca? I can imagine that you're pretty tired after all that. Yeah, I'm curious. Did you 100% it? Yeah, I've been questing for a little bit, but I forgot to do my garden and my daily challenge, so I'm doing that real quick, and then I'm gonna keep questing until I have to get off for work. I just saved the brood mother, pretty much is what I did. Battled her for the second time. What do I have to do? I have to go to Caerleon for the daily challenge. And I have to defeat Logrous Knight. One Logrous Knight. Yeah, I'm hoping you're having a... I know you said you just woke up, but hopefully you have a good day. You might be on the same sleep schedule as me now. For real. Amber Knight. Where are the Logrous Knights? Okay, let's fix our deck because we really messed it up for that brood mother fight. Cheating boss. There we go. Logrous Knights. Okay. Yeah. You said you were in the Cloudburst Forest when I hopped on yesterday after work. So you didn't have too much left. I can't remember what time you said you finished. You said like you sent that message that you did it. Only did the main story. The last dungeon was pretty cool. Oh, so you're done with the main story officially for Azteca. So technically, you could be heading to Crystal. I mean, you got to get your rest after that, like for sure. But technically, the next thing to do is go to Chrysalis for you. Yeah, the last dungeon, Sobulba, the comet, it's pretty sweet. Yo, I sent you a message. You said you completed it in 16, 17 hours, right? Remember that article I looked up of the person that took a day to do it? It took him 18 hours. You beat him by like 2 hours. You beat the guy in the article that I read, time-wise. Yeah, if I wanted to, but I'm dead at the moment. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you gotta recover after that. You did Azteca in 1 day. Yeah, you gotta take a break, yo. Give your body some rest. Yeah, you beat the person in the article.
Your Gravulum badge is giving me an orange reading.
I really don't need this much gold. I'm trying to get rid of my gold. I've did pretty good getting rid of my gold so far. Okay, let's see. I need to quick sell stuff though. Actually, no, I don't. I have plenty of room. Alright, let's head back to Chrysalis now that we did the daily assignment intended to our garden, and we'll continue grinding through Chrysalis as we were before. Yeah, I might have the world record. Yeah, I might have to look up and see what the world record is. Because the person I read about did 18 hours. And technically it's documented. Because you typed into the chat yesterday when you started, and you texted me a message when you finished. So I don't know how technical things get, but technically it's documented. In a way. And if you think about it, the crazy thing is, you took a break when I got on and did a whole nother boss battle in a different world. And then still went back and beat it before that person. You know what I mean? Damn, bro's got a lot of gold.
Yes? What goodies you bring to Gluttonous Blatter? Eh, you ask me for the moon's tear?
I think I'm almost your level now. Oh, bet?
I will trade it to you, if you get me 42 treasures that I covet, scattered far and wide. Eh, what's that?
Yeah, I'm level 95 now. I've leveled up a little bit since last stream. Because I've been questing for about an hour and 50 minutes today. That's how long the stream's been.
You defeated Cravenly the Hunter, and the Baleful Empress, and the Brood Mother?
Yeah, I'll warn you. Cravenly the Hunter is a hard boss. I almost died to him. When you get to him, I'd look up his cheats. Same with the second fight with the Brood Mother. The first fight, she doesn't cheat.
Okay, I will tell you, Spellbinder. Don't feed me to the humongo frogs. The moon's tear was lost in the abyssal cave, in Tyrian Gorge, the blackest pit in Chrysalis. Now take your threats and your wand and leave me be. Ask that cold-blood Zoltana how to find the abyssal cave.
Alright, back to Zoltana. Yeah, you're probably like level 90 something, right? Like 91, 92? Maybe 90?
Spellbinder, it intrigues me to see you again so soon. The Shadow Queen orders us to watch for a wizard from Wizard City. She said this one pains her and disturbs her composure.
Oh, we've been caught, lads. Our cover is blown. Morganthus sent a bounty for us. Our cover's been blown.
The Shadow Queen offers unimaginable reward for any warlord or servant who brings her the wizard's wand. Or head. Either. Both.
Yeah, we're cooked, lads. We're cooked.
I admit, I can imagine quite a lot. It is unlucky for me, then, that I know only you, Spellbinder, but no wizards. I assume you delivered the moon's crown to the satisfaction of the Brood Mother. News from the apiary has been limited.
Wait, why isn't she turning us in? What?
Tell me no more. You search for the Abyssal Cave now? It lies deep within Tyrian Gorge. Speak once again to Captain Kator Jaral.
Sultana could literally turn us in and get loads of rewards. But she's sparing us. Even though she just described everything about us. That's kind of clutch. But there's a bounty on our head for anybody that turns in the wizard from Wizard City. That's crazy. And Sultana just spared us. Wonder why. More comet sale. The fact that I've only been bouncing back and forth from the Last Wood, Mooncliffs, Bastion, Silent Market, and Tyrian Gorge this whole time, and I have all this left, is so painful. So painful. I'm gonna be over level 100 when I finish this world. 100%. I'm not even halfway, I don't think. I hope. Actually, let me look up the spell quest. The spell tree real quick. After I talk to this guy.
You stink of roach slime. Or is that the smell of Bastion's traitor? Any luck finding Cornelius? No. Pity. Okay. Now why are you back here? The Abyssal Cave. Haha. You do like to tour the Badlands, don't you? It's very dark in there. Very dark. Crystal geodes might light it up nicely if you cracked a few and let them loose. My men like to crunch on them. Good for the gizzard. You'll have to rustle the 100-leggers for them. Haha. Good luck.
Okay, good. My deck's looking good. The amount of times I've battled these 100-leggers is crazy. Okay, I'll take getting Minotaur over a Earthquake. Alright, let's take these guys out.
Oh, you stink of crystal geodes. Actually, they smell pretty good. Give me one. Oh, I hit the spot. To reach the Abyssal Cave, you'll have to pass through the Milkweb Gate. You remember how sticky that stuff is? The skyscreamers have a special potion, an unguent, which lets them slip through like slime off a roach's back. Go ask the skyscreamers to give you a vial of unguent. I'm sure they'll hand it over if you give them good reason, no?
Alright, let's leave a mark at Captain Core. And head over to the Skyscreamers. We might level up to 96 today. Maybe. We're cutting it close on time. We'll see. We'll have to see how much XP. Getting very close. Which means we'll probably be doing Darkmoor this weekend. Because if we hit level 100, we'll definitely be doing Darkmoor. Maybe Friday. We'll be maybe doing Friday and Saturday Darkmoor grinds. I don't know. Gotta get the full Darkmoor set once we hit level 100. And the tough part is you gotta get through Darkmoor Part 1 and Part 2 just to get to the Part 3 where you can farm for the gear. So we gotta do all that. Well, it will be a good break from Chrysalis once we get the Darkmoor. Take a little break from Chrysalis a little bit, and then get the Darkmoor gear and come back for part 2 of Chrysalis. It's always good to have Darkmoor as a little middle ground for Chrysalis, because Chrysalis is such a long world, it's good to get a change of scenery. I'm gonna look up the spell tree. I forgot that said I was gonna do that. Hopefully it's 277 quest. Hopefully I'm past the 200 mark at this point. We'll see.
Whoa! You stink of unguent!
Hopefully it's less than 200 quest I have left, is what I mean.
The Abyssal Cave lies down a narrow path not far past the Milkweb Gate. Search its inky depths for the Moon's Tear. But beware. Something terrifying lives in the black.
Okay, let's check our quest name. Pass of the Spider is our quest name. Now, let's go ahead and check the spell tree. Okay. Okay. And I already forgot the name of my quest. Alright. Pass of the Spider. Okay. Let's see, lads. Let's see. Pass of the Spider. Okay. I don't even really know where to look because we go back and forth to the Tyrian Gorge all the time. I'm just gonna look for a P. Okay, so that's the boss. Pass of the Spider. We're on quest 93 out of 277. So we haven't even hit 100 quests yet. If this was Azteca, we would have 4 quests left. That says how... Actually, no, Azteca I think is 197. My bad, my bad. Excuse me. Or is it 97? I don't remember. We're good, whatever. Regardless, we are at quest 93. Wait, or are we... Yeah, we're at 93. Okay. It says 93, 94, 93. That's weird. Regardless, we're right around this area. When do we go to the next area? Because we've been just hopping around from the same area. Tyrian Gorge, Last Woods, and Moon Cliffs, and Bastion. When do we get to the next area? Oh my gosh. We have to get to quest 126 to get to Fort Rockius. Lads. We have a lot to do. At least I'm 6 quests away from 100. And then I only have 177 quests left. Jeez. Alright, let's try to... I don't think we're gonna get to 100 today based off of the time. But, at least we know we're in the 90s. So we're slowly moving, I guess.
You open the stopper on the vial. You pour the unguent all over yourself. It really does stink. You hope it gets you through the Milkweb Gate. Ah, the glory of being a wizard.
Oh, balance mobs. Hooray! Well, at least we unlocked this area of Tyrian Gorge. Alright, if this is a dungeon, we don't have time to do it.
You're about to enter a dungeon. If you log out or leave for more than 30 minutes...
Alright. Alright, so we'll leave a mark here. What can we do for the remainder of the time? We have like less than 10 minutes. We've already hatched a pet and it failed. What could we do? What are our quests? Could find these, the ones that we still have that we can get to. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if I can find some shadow oil on my other characters that transfer over so we can do the, finish the Dragonspire crafting quest. Let's see if my life has it that I have not quested on in years. So let's see. Yeah, I don't even think I have a mount on this character anymore. Yeah, I just did not enjoy the life questing. It's very slow paced. Yeah, as you can see, I don't even have a garden on this character. So I doubt he has shadow oil if my balance doesn't, but worth a shot. What kind of pets does this guy have? I don't even think he has good pets. He does not. So we need... Oh wait, that's bank. Why do I have so much stuff in my bank? Whatever. Okay, we need shadow oil. We do not have shadow oil on this character. Very unfortunate. And if my ice does not have shadow oil, I gotta look up how to get shadow oil. Maybe it's just something simple like the bazaar. But if my ice has it, my ice, who I haven't quested on in a long time, should have it. Maybe he at least still has a mount on him. Did I not have a garden on this character either? Oh, wow. Yeah, so I've done a lot more other than questing on this guy. Okay, shared bank. Actually, no, backpack. Please have shadow oil. Dang. No shadow oil. Okay. Back to the balance. Let's look up where to get shadow oil from. Actually, let's look up and see if the bazaar has it first. If the bazaar has it, then we're good. If not, I gotta figure out how to get shadow oil. Because otherwise I am never going to finish this crafting quest. I might even just straight up run out of time looking for shadow oil. We also need frosted flax. Okay, hold on. What do we need before we go into the bazaar? Let's look for everything that we need. We have enough black pearl. We need more nightshade. I should have looked up my other characters if we had that too. And frosted flax. And fire elves, but we can get fire elves easily. Have enough cattail, shadow oil, frosted flax, and... Okay, so we need nightshade, frosted flax, and shadow oiled. Okay, frosted flax is for... This is all he has? This is it? Okay. I know how to farm for frosted flax. So we're gonna do that. And then off screen, I'll look up the other stuff. I'm gonna show you guys the best frosted flax farm location ever. So if you ever get to this quest and you need frosted flax, this is how you do it. So first off, I don't know why I teleported to my house. I should have teleported to the commons. Second off, we're gonna grab a flax. So frosted flax is a rare drop from flax. It's not flax, but it's the rare drop from flax. So if you grab flax, you get a good chance of getting frosted flax. So what you need to know about Wizard101 is each area has a certain timer for drops. And it's a pretty quick drop timer. So if you grab it, it will respawn very quickly. Alright? So once we load in, there's a reason we choose the death school. Look how small this area is. And this place can drop flaccid flags, which gives a chance. So drop areas are everywhere outside the death school. So we're going to grab this. We're going to roam around for a little bit. Not even that long. Look how long this takes. Not even that long until another one spawns. Wait. We're looking. We're looking. We might even catch the spawn. Okay, nothing over there. Nothing over there. Boom. Another one spawned. And we got flax. Okay, we need frosted flax, though. So we're just going to keep running around here until they spawn, and eventually we'll get a frosted flax drop. This is the strategy. I saw this, and it works. So we're just going to keep roaming around. It does not take long at all. There we go. Another flax. Okay. We need so much frosted flax, though. That is ridiculous. I should probably just look and see if my other character has frosted flax and nightshade instead of doing this. Yeah, okay. We're going back to the other characters. Alright, we need frosted flax and nightshade. Let's see if these characters have them. Hopefully. Hopefully they do. We're gonna have to look up shadow oil. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. What even do I have in this deck? Oh, this is epic, by the way, and frenzy. Okay. Yeah, but I don't play on these characters anymore. Okay, so we need nightshade and frosted flax. Do we have any of that? We have flax. Do we have frosted flax? We have frost tokens, but we do not have frosted flax. Okay, do we have nightshade? We do. We're gonna take as much as we have. We have 4. Okay. It's actually pretty good. Alright, let's check the life. If the ice didn't have it, odds of the life having it are pretty low. But still a chance. Oh boy. Okay, we need nightside and frosted flax. No frosted flax. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do that frosted flax farm thing that I was doing. Please have nightside. We do. We have more on this character too. We have 8. That's huge. That's huge. That's actually huge. Okay, we're gonna go on our balance. And I'll do this off screen. I'll farm for these reagents. What's up, special man? What servers you on? I'm on the United States server, but if you're talking about Realm, I'm on Falmea. Okay, grab one more of these. Okay, hopefully we get a frosted flax off screen. But what I need to do is grab this stuff from my bank. Nice, good luck with your questing. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're currently questing through Chrysalis right now. I'm at a dungeon, but I have to get off for work here in a minute, so oh, well, we're getting a network connection, so that's awesome. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can grab this stuff before we wrap up stream. But yeah, we've been grinding through Chrysalis right now, but we're trying to we were gonna try to craft the Dragonspire stuff before we did that, but we don't have shadow oil, and I have absolutely no clue how to get shadow oil. So I'm gonna have to look that up off screen. We also need nightshade and frosted flax, but how much nightshade do we have now for the crimson book stand? Okay. Okay, we have enough nightshade now to craft the crimson book stand. We just need to buy some fire elf TCs, which we'll do easily. We need 14 more frosted flax, and we need shadow oil. So I'll look up how to get all that stuff off screen. And then tomorrow stream, we will pick back up and do this dungeon in the Tyrian Gorge. I think we're getting pretty close to getting shadow magic, y'all. We defeated a Broodmother today. We also defeated Craven the Hunter in Chrysalis. So we got pretty good. We beat the Broodmother twice, actually. So that was good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support on the streams. I'm gonna go get ready for work. Work the night shifts, so gotta get ready for that. But until next time, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream where we try to get shadow magic, hopefully.